Hey YouTube, Gallagher123123 back with another Royal Caribbean cruise ship cabin tour. Now this one's interesting. In the last one, back in December, we took a tour of my first ever balcony cabin, that being a balcony on Odyssey of the Seas. Well, in this video we have the total opposite. We're taking a look at my first interior cabin, and this one is on Liberty of the Seas, and this is cabin number 7441. So deck 7, 7441. And this, I believe, is the smallest cabin I've had, but it's super cozy, and I really like it. Now, before we get into this tour, I'm actually recording this on a day that has some news about this ship, Liberty of the Seas. Royal Caribbean announced today, June 18th, that this ship would be going through an amplification next spring. So a bit of a refurbishment, getting all kinds of new venues and other cool stuff like that. So it's pretty neat, though, to be filming this tour right before that happens. All right, let's go ahead and get into this tour of this interior cabin. All right, so as we come in, we have the door as usual, and on the left, we do have the master switch for the lights. And above that, it does look like what we had on Symphony and Odyssey. There's a master switch with a key or card in it. So to turn the lights on and off, we press the button. Now, this being an interior cabin, we have no natural light. So the one thing about this, I'll just do it briefly. If I press this button, it's totally black. Now, if I can find the switch, that'd be great. There we go. So you just press the button there, and it turns on and off. Okay, so as we come in the room then, so that's on the right. So if you're facing the doors on the left, but if you come in, it's on the right. And coming in a little bit further, also on the right, we have our closet space. Wonderful closet space. All the ships I've been on, from Voyager now to Liberty, have had great closet space. That's actually been pretty impressive. So I really like that space. My suitcase is in there as well. Oops. Okay, this door is a bit squeaky. Go ahead and close that for now. And so we also have some more shelving as we come in, but I'm actually going to turn to the left now, and we have the bathroom. So I believe it's up turns this on. Let's see. For the lighting, there's a switch to the left of the bathroom door in this room. And let's open the bathroom up and take a tour inside. Very similar to what we've had on all the other ships that we've looked at. Serenade. This one might be a bit more similar to Serenade's, actually, since this cabin's a bit older. There's your shower. Okay, so coming in, sorry, got a little distracted. On the right, we have the sink, mirror, and some shelving. And if we come forward and off to the left a little bit, we do have the toilet. And then we have the shower. Now this does have a door, nice shower door, which I do like. And I guess, let me just see how this one works. Okay, so this is like the one that I had on Voyager and on Serenade, where you move the two parts of the door to open and close. So on Symphony and Odyssey it was magnetic, but here it's not. So if we come in, we do have all the controls, and we have the all-in-one soap and body wash type stuff, shampoo. Okay, and some towels. And there's a look at some of the shelving in this bathroom. It's the average size for Royal Caribbean cruise ship bathroom. Okay, and to end the bathroom tour as we always do, to do that. There's the toilet. All right, so I think that's everything here. Let's come out of here and back into the room. All right, so I mentioned that next to the bathroom we also had more shelving. And actually, I just want to explain this light switch one more time. So up turns the light on, down turns it off. So now on our right, we have the closet, but if we continue forward a bit, we have some shelving. Now, I'm using some of these shelves already. And then below that is another one that does have your safe in it. So that's there. And then as we continue, we have the desk area with some plugs and a light. So if I put my hand all the way forward here to the right, there's a light switch for some lighting here. Oh, there's me in the mirror. Hello there. And then to the left of that, we have our US plugs, it looks like, and then some European plugs. And yeah, everything is there. It does look like. Okay. So if we continue in a little bit. Oh, it looks like we also have this shelf here, or this area here at the bottom for the cooler. Don't think it's a full fridge, but it's a cooler. Okay, now we have our drawers. Very big, spacious drawers here. And there are 3 of them. And we do have a TV. Better not forget the TV. And I have some bottled water here because I did order the bottled water package for the room. I like just to have those on hand. Oh my goodness, to the left. So if we kept to our left, we'd also come to this couch here. So that's right. Or it's like a love seat, I guess. Nice little comfortable place to sit down. And for that too, there's also a mirror. Just trying to make sure I cover everything, and I know I'm kind of missing a few things here. Okay, so then we have the bed, and we do have a towel animal on it again. As I tend to do, I'm filming this a little while after the room was serviced, so been on board for one night of this 4-night Canada cruise. We're on our way to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and it's not the nicest day today. I went up to the pool deck to walk around. Freezing, I tell you. All right, so there's the bed, and on either side we have nightstands. Come over here and I'll show you this one. And they do have a reading light. So, and that's on the bottom of the light. You'll feel there's a switch. There, you press the left to turn it on, right turns it off. A nice bed. I do have it joined as one bed as I'm traveling solo here. Okay. There's the towel animal again. I think it's a rabbit or something. And the left side of the bed is the same, except we do have the phone on that table over there. Oh, I will come back actually for a minute, though, to show you that there's a spot underneath where you can put items, and one. So if you go down the bottom, there's that, and there's also a drawer that you could store some stuff as well. So there's plenty of storage in this cabin. And I think that about does it here. So this being an interior, there's no pretty view, no natural light. And I wasn't sure how to feel about that, to be honest. So I kind of intentionally waited to book an interior until I had a shorter cruise. So let's see, I'll just give you a full tour of this. I think we covered everything though. So again, this was a look. Oh yeah, so I was saying I waited until a shorter cruise, and that's what this is. This is a 4-night sailing out of Cape Liberty, New Jersey that visited. Oh, I knew I was going to forget something. There is a shelf above the desk or the vanity area as well that items can go. So this cruise is a 4-nighter out of Cape Liberty, New Jersey to Halifax, Nova Scotia and back. So it's a quick little getaway. And I did think this would be an ideal time to try an interior, plus the price was right, so I said I would go for it and give it a shot. And now I'm glad I did, because I actually really like this cabin. Yes, it's small. I'm not sure how sharing it would feel. It would be doable, of course. But even for me, like, I find it a little bit on the small side. But I love it at the same time. So that is a look at this cabin on the Liberty of the Seas. Now, sometimes I give a bit of class information for people curious about these ships. This is a Freedom class cruise ship. And it's the middle in the class. There are 3 ships in the Freedom class: Freedom of the Seas, Liberty of the Seas, and Independence of the Seas. The ship entered service in 2007. And like I said, it's about to get a major renovation, it sounds like. So that's really cool. And this ship really reminds me of Voyager in a lot of ways. And I guess that makes sense, because from what I've understood, the Freedom class is a bigger version of Voyager, basically. And there's quite a bit on this ship, so even though it's on the smaller end, you know, it's good. I'd say mid-size ship. It's quite a lot to offer. Alright, well, I think that will do it for this tour of room 7441 on Liberty of the Seas. My first interior, and honestly, not my last. That's what I will say about that. I've actually really been enjoying my stay in this cabin. Alright, thank you for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified about upcoming videos. Follow me on Twitter at Gallagher123123. You can also find me on Mastodon at Gallagher123123 at dragonscave.space. Thank you again for watching. We will see you in an upcoming video.